Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. This is something that we haven't featured in the past. It's a very substantial piece, hence the price is a little pricier, but we always make things affordable relative to what you would pay retail out on the open market.
Well, I think a lot of people want to get something, especially during the holidays, for themselves and for someone else that's special to them. I think there's something about this time of year that reminds us that we should treat ourselves and treat ourselves well.
Now, this is a faith-based piece, and it's amazing. It's so nice to wear. It's substantial. That cross is inlaid with black onyx. You can see from the side view, and it's 0.925 sterling silver, but you can see from the side view it's a little over 1/4 of an inch. Now I'm facing the screens with the cross upright so you could see it, but it has this beautiful detailing on it. In the back there's a clasp. You just kind of pinch it and it opens and closes. And then it has this kind of band around it. It's a double band. This isn't going anywhere. Once you put it on, you're not gonna have to worry about it falling off. But it also has these beautiful silver accents too.
I love that look.
So there's a lot of silver in this piece, and when you feel it, it's quite heavy. But you can see how the black onyx captures the light and how that double rope kind of cabling goes around, goes into the closure, the clasp, and then wraps and loops back around to the top and the bottom of the cross.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very beautiful.
It looks so good on you, and I know you've been looking for a piece like this for some time. We've had a lot of people request, to have this type of bracelet, and whenever we bring something to you, it's after a lot of research and testing that we make sure that it meets our quality standards of, enjoyment, so that you're gonna really enjoy gifting it and wearing it yourself. But I love that a lot of you men are purchasing items for yourselves.
A lot of you.
It's so hard to really find something and purchase for someone else. That's why I always think it's so generous when you gift to someone. But a lot of you know that person well, or you know what they like. And then for those of you who aren't quite sure, I mean, you can't go wrong with something like this, just because like Wayne is saying, with all the features, it's so well made, durable. It feels much more expensive than the price that we have here. And again, we're always bringing you the best price possible.
Now, we just showed on the screen, it's a substantial size. From top to bottom, it's almost 1.5 inches. So, and then you have that thickness when you look on the sides, the depth. It sits up from your wrist. Also, that black onyx is inlaid. You see that little round, the surrounding area is all sterling silver. The sterling silver is oxidized to give it that kind of patina, that black kind of patina to it.
Nice.
So it's a very kind of, robust, piece. Which I love.
And that complements.
It complements the black onyx.
Having that finish.
Yeah, you
really
want.
Nice.
I mean, if it was so shiny and kind of perfect, it would look a little strange. You want it to have this overall feeling of, it just kind of matches, and it kind of like you've been wearing it forever, which I really love too. It's easy to keep clean. You don't have to worry about it tarnishing because it has that finish on there, and it's quite beautiful with that contrast of the black.
It's funny because over the years, we've had a lot of requests for something like this, that men were looking for. And I just think that this does check off a lot of the boxes, if not all the boxes, of everything that we were getting requests for. So if there's somebody on your list, including yourself, that you've been thinking about getting a bracelet like this, you're going to really love it.
I have to point out too, guys are kind of picky.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
You think that they don't care.
It's,
but they care.
Exactly. So, like me, I'm a regular guy. I'm not very, fancy or anything. I'm pretty average, low key. So either I like something that's incredibly affordable and
looks good,
but it has to be like really, really affordable.
Right.
And if I'm not going to go that route, I want something nice.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't have to be so nice that I'll never wear it because I'm afraid to wear it and it's way too expensive. But something nice that is actually made well, is made out of a material that's high quality, or it's silver or gold, something like that, that somebody would look at and say, wow, that's quite beautiful, and kind of admire it on my wrist.
Yeah.
Something substantial like this,
size,
which is almost 2 inches if you look at it.
I mean, I think the other thing is, you want to get something that you're gonna love and enjoy wearing.
And I do,
right?
I do love and enjoy wearing this. This is a new product you're going to love because you could put it on without having to measure your knuckles.
Or ask someone for help.
Exactly, like me. So it's our Honu Lao hinged magnetic bangle. It's a great little piece of jewelry.
It looks very expensive. And I love that it's the oval shape a lot of you request. And then it has the easy hinge that Wayne's talking about. So you can open it with one hand, put it straight onto your wrist, and then just let it go.
Well, the great thing about it is not only does it have a hinge, it has a magnetic clasp. So when you're opening it and closing it, as it gets closer to it closing, it grabs it
together.
Yeah. Right. And I want to point out, we have two sizes, 8 and 8.5. And I didn't think I had smaller wrists, but I guess I do.
You keep hearing the click. It's
look
like
at
you
that.
Could play with it all day.
So guys, if you like,
it looks really good.
Something stylish and modern and not too flowery or anything like that.
No, it looks really good.
This is great because it has that black background.
Yes.
And it has petroglyph honus you could see on it, and it's very stylish. We have a lot of guys that like to wear bracelets, and they have smaller wrists, and you know, I think this is a great something that you'd really like, actually.
It's nice for anyone to be able to just open it with one hand
and put it on,
and that it has the magnet that brings it closer, so you're not trying to have to fuss with a clasp or anything really. The biggest problem this solves is you don't need to know your size or anyone you're gifting to. That seems to be our biggest challenge, is helping you to figure out your bracelet size, especially if you're buying it for someone else.
So it's 10 millimeters wide, which is just under a half an inch. This would look really good if you have a leather bracelet, or those lava beads we've sold in the past. We've sold leather bracelets. It would look really good pairing it with that. Lori likes to wear it by itself, but you can wear it with your gold bracelets too.
You can wear it pushed up or just let it float. You can see, I mean, it really looks great.
And we have a great price on it, but we also have a great buy two special too. And we're still offering free shipping. I know.
I thought it was too low for this.
She wanted to charge you more. And I said, we can't do that to our Showcase Ohana because they've been with us. We're going in, sit down for this. We're going into our 17th year at the end of the year.
How's that possible?
It's crazy. Our daughter grew up with us on this show.
I know.
So
I just meant it looks really expensive. So it
does look very expensive, but I wanted to get a special deal to our Ohana because Christmas is always around the corner, unfortunately. And
Don't say that.
well, you know, it feels every year it goes faster and faster.
Well, everyone loves that time of year.
Yeah,
though.
well, we have people shopping right now for Christmas.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make sure that you could get them as a single piece or as a buy two special.
Some people are done.
Yes, some people already started shopping at the new year, at the beginning of the year, and they were shopping for Christmas. Because we have specials throughout the year, but we don't always have the inventory. So if you know you see something that you like that would work well for Christmas, it's probably best if you order it early.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. These are our Puanani hibiscus bracelets, both in different tones of purple. So this is the lavender with the violet background, okay? And you can see it's got a hinge, and then it opens, and then you can just put it right onto your wrist.
Now I have the fuchsia with the purple background. What you're seeing on the screen though is the lavender with the dark purple, or the lavender with the violet.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Because the violet has a little more blue in it, I think, in that background. So we tried to make sure they matched each other, the two colors, but at the same time were different. So with the fuchsia, you have a darker purple, kind of a purple color. And the contrast, I think, really pops the flower. Now, we put a lot of thought in these. These are exclusive to Showcase Hawaii, just like the other ones we featured.
This is our design.
These are our designs.
And you see it has that gold trim, which is so beautiful. And again, you can put it on with one hand. You can open it, right? And then you can just put it right onto your wrist here. And so you don't need to know your bracelet size.
Right. And you could also clip it under your ear and make it into clip earrings. We never featured clip earrings. No, these are great.
Okay, this is the fuchsia with the purple background. Sorry, I had to get that in really quickly because they're showing it, and I want to make sure you see that it's two different bracelets. Now you can get one of each, or you could get two of this one and two of this one, but you do get two bracelets for $39.99, which is such a great deal.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of people would say, I want two lavender. We will give you two lavender. Or I want two fuchsia. We will give you two fuchsia. No, I want one of the lavender, one of the fuchsia. We could do that.
I have to say, most people want one of each.
Right. Most people want one of each. But not to confuse things, we still have our black with the gold.
Right.
And then our silver with the white.
Limited quantities.
Limited of everything.
Yeah.
But if you bought the black with the gold, look at how stunning that is with the fuchsia. With the lavender and the violet. See, I'm kind of blown away. I was looking at that because I didn't pair them before, but you can see on the screen we still have these colors too. I want to make sure you know that if you want one of each, you can do that. But let's say you want one purple and then you want one of the silver and white, you can do that. So now we have I know I talk a lot. But what I've tried to say...
Don't get confused. Basically, you can get whatever you want.
You could get whatever you want.
Yeah, any combination that you want, you can get two. Right. I'll make it easy.
Right. So a lot of people were choosing one of each, like you were saying, that's on the screen. That's the gold flower. And then we had the silver flower. The silver is a new addition for us, but people were loving that. But now with the release of the purple, you can add the purple to that.
But I want to show you what's interesting is you might think that you need to only pick the gold. But look at how stunning that looks.
Right.
With the silver in between.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
so
good.
Lori likes to discover these different combinations when we're on air, because when she does that, she's kind of like, oh,
mesmerized.
I didn't even think of that.
But I have to say, it just makes it so fun to wear. And it makes, I think when you're getting dressed or you're ready to go somewhere or just that process, sometimes it can be stressful. Oh no, what should I wear? I want to make sure I look nice. And does this match or whatever? It's so
I don't think that.
much nicer.
That goes through your head?
Yeah, sometimes. So
that's what takes her so long. And that's why I have a chair by the door and I sit there and I wait.
A lot of you know about that chair by the door, right?
Yeah, that's why.
So the thing is, though, when you have things that match,
like socks,
whether it's your clothes, your shoe matches your outfit, whatever, your makeup matches, but when your jewelry matches, and you feel like, I don't know, you feel really put together.
Fancy.
Yeah, but even like you could be wearing something solid. That makes it easy, right? Like solid black or solid white or solid pink, solid blue, solid purple, whatever. And then you just want to add some color and some design. And then it becomes a focal point.
All right. This you haven't seen before. It's our new Hawaiian quilt print ginger umbrella.
Wow.
Lori has
purple
the
and black.
lavender actually, and I have the red and black. If you want a striking umbrella, this is the umbrella to have. You can see that it's different than the other umbrellas. We do have the other styles. We'll show you at the end of this segment the other styles, but we had to feature this near the holidays because we know these are going to fly out.
I want to show you that you can press this button and it opens.
Or press it and
it
it collapses.
So it really is a beautiful umbrella, and you can see that it's just got such a vibrancy that people love, and it really makes their day, and it does make a beautiful gift.
Now, I want to point out all the different details. You want to press that button and make it collapse and come back. See how easy that is? Now, it's a 45-inch wide canopy. So if you need to get two people under it, that's no problem. You also have the windproof panels that are great. They're at the top. They allow the wind to go through, and it helps prevent it from turning inside out, which a lot of umbrellas do.
Oh, I'm
and
always
once they do, they're ruined.
Yeah.
But this has fiberglass ribs, which is amazing because the fiberglass ribs keep it flexible.
So
and you want that.
I always tell everyone that it took 2 years for Wayne to put all the requests that all of you had into this umbrella.
Just when I thought I had it, somebody asked for something else.
And not just the request, but you thought of wonderful additions.
Now, I have to point out, you can see on the screen, Ola Ikawai Aka Apua, which is there is life in the water from the clouds. And we engrave that on every one of our umbrellas, just as kind of a reminder. And you can see on the screen how easy it is to open and close. That's our Hono umbrellas, which we still have too. As I said, I'll show you more of our umbrellas styles that we have at the end. But we wanted to, and I told you this at the beginning of the year, feature different umbrellas so you didn't get too bored, and we wanted to feature new ones all the time. And this is the latest. We have not featured this before. So if you love bold colors, and it's very striking on the black background.
Well,
that's what I love about it.
I think what we're wanting to do is that everyone has or has had or have seen a black umbrella.
Right.
And it's usually pretty boring and plain.
Right.
And you usually just melt into the sea of everybody carrying that black umbrella. So if you've ever been somewhere where you're walking with a crowd, I mean,
New York,
everybody has the same thing.
Right.
So we wanted to add and put a little bit of aloha and, you know, put in the Hawaiian
element
quilt design,
right,
and the floral, you know, Hawaiian floral design of the ginger. And so all of these things that we all love and cherish living here and feeling so fortunate to have, it's all there.
It's all in
inside
one
the
umbrella. I know. I was able to jam pack all those different elements all into this umbrella. Now, as you can see, we're having that 2-for special. So I highly recommend that you get that. And as a matter of fact, if you get more than 2, you're going to get a little bit of a discount with each umbrella that you purchase. Also, I have to point out, we kept the price low. But because these umbrellas are a little heavier to ship, we will still honor the free shipping here in Hawaii. But if you are sending to the mainland, each umbrella that you ship, we have to charge $5 shipping
which is
fee.
really very minimal.
Yes.
I mean, if any of you have done any shipping lately or in the past even, it's very expensive.
Well,
so
if you were to ship this on your own, you'd probably be paying $15 to $20 on your own. Each. So we're here
right.
to save you that.
And I want to say that, you know, many of you, when you receive it yourself, are shocked at just how high quality this is. And so really, something like this you might see at a store. Well, you won't see ours because ours is our exclusive design, but something with this high quality could easily go for $55 or more for one.
Mm-hmm.
But we're giving you 2 for $55. Okay, so it also has an SPF 30, so many of you go to, you know, baseball games, softball games, you know, you're sitting outside, even volleyball.
Or maybe you're
beach.
walking, you're taking a walk.
A lot of you are walking, and you've said you want something bright so people can see you walking on the side of the road or the highway or wherever. And so we're here to help you with something that's very vibrant.
Now, we haven't featured toe rings before.
We get a lot of requests.
Do you know how hard it is to put toes on TV? Toes that look good.
Don't ask me.
It's very hard. And my toes, you
That's
don't want to
probably
see
why we haven't done
a
it.
toe ring.
Well,
Not
that's
that I
probably
have
why
bad
we haven't
toes.
done it.
Right, but
No, but a lot of people have very beautiful toes and beautiful feet and legs,
Right.
and they want to show it off when
Right.
they're here.
So we have had so many requests
Mm-hmm.
for toe rings. So now we're going to feature toe rings. And obviously it has to have some kind of tie to Hawaii.
And don't get confused with the fingers and toes.
Right.
Although I guess you could try and put it on your fingers, but it would be a different size.
Well, the thing about this is it is adjustable. And you can see, not only is it tying to Hawaii through
Right.
the Hawaiian scroll design, but we have a plumeria with the CZ in the center that makes this a beautiful piece. So you can see on the screen, as it goes towards the back, it's open in the back. So you can adjust it to any one of your toes. It might be, depending on how big your big toe is, it might be a little hard to get on your big toe.
I don't think most people won't wear it on their big toe.
Yeah.
Usually it's on the other
I don't wear
ones.
toe rings. so-
But I have a very good friend who loves toe rings.
Well, she always has a
And
pedicure too.
Yes, so she always looks great, and her feet and toes look beautiful with, you know, nice manicure. So I just know there's a lot of you out there who have been waiting. So many of you have asked us. And I will say that we've been seeing an increase also in many of you who are watching from another state and you're planning to visit
Another country?
and you're planning to visit Hawaii, and you want to get a matching set for you, and maybe it's you and your daughter, you and your sisters, like we were saying, or it's just the group of you friends and everybody wants to match. So it's a wonderful gift, and what some of you are doing is you want us to send it to you where you're from, and then you're gonna bring it with you and wear it here. Others of you want us to mail it locally wherever you're going to be staying, and we can do that too. So whichever way you want to do it, I think it just makes the trip really special.
It does make it special. And
yeah.
again, it ties everything in, you know, when you're traveling. As I said, this is adjustable. You could probably wear it on your pinky if you wanted to wear it on your pinky, because it does open in the back.
Yeah.
Now we have, see, Lori fit it right on her pinky.
So I want to point out though, this is a beautiful plumeria flower right in the center. And you've got that CZ, which is our cubic zirconia. Looks so much like a diamond, but you don't have to worry about it because of course it's very inexpensive. And you know, that's where it's okay to be wearing it with your slippers or your sandals and going out and even going to the beach. Of course, we recommend you bring a little zip top bag, which it does come in, so that you can make sure you don't lose it while you're in or around the sand. But you've also got this beautiful scroll design on the side, and it is even a cutout edge. So it's like a scallop edge. I like to think of it like where there's lace almost, and then you're cutting along that design. So it's the scroll design which gives it that beautiful, we call it a scallop cutout edge, because it's as though you were cutting out along the design.
Now I want to point out we have 3 different colors. We have the gold plated, we have the rose gold plated, and we have the silver. All 3 designs have a base of 0.925 sterling silver, so you don't have to worry about it not having something that you might have a reaction to. These are all 0.925 sterling silver, and they're really pretty. When I saw them, I thought this is actually a perfect gift, or if you want to keep one for yourself, it's a perfect way to, you know, you go out, maybe husbands, you're treating your wife to a manicure or pedicure, and you say, hey, why don't you put this on after you're all done? So give us a call at 888-965-7467. Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.